Hi, I'm Sue Jackson of the Book by Book blog, and I'm here today with a tag video, the Hold My Place tag, which is all about bookmarks. So this is a really fun one. So the Hold My Place tag was created by Heather Reeds and Meg at Books Off the Beaten Path, and I was tagged by Kevin Toll Reeds. So thank you to the creators and to Kevin who tagged me. So question 1, do you know how many bookmarks you own? Well, I will answer that by showing you the pile I just pulled out of my nightstand. So I think the easy answer to that is no. I have no idea how many there are here. I do most of my reading in bed before I go to sleep at night and before my nap in the afternoon. And yeah, when I get a new bookmark, I just toss it in the nightstand drawer. And when I need one, I just grab one. It's very random. Question 2, which of your bookmarks do you like using the most and why? Well, again, it's pretty random for me. Most of the time, I just grab one. Northshire Bookstore, which hosts Booktopia every spring, that I've gone to, I think 8 times now. They have some nice stiff bookmarks, so they hold up well. So I do, plus I have a whole bunch of them from different years, so I do tend to use Northshire bookmarks a lot. Ooh, I didn't even know I had these. These are awesome bookmarks from the Book Cougars. One of my favorite book podcasts. It's got a nice book quote on the back too. And I've got 3 of them, and these are nice and stiff and laminated will definitely hold up well. So I may use those more often now that I know they were in there. I would say the other bookmarks that are special to me are ones that my sons made over the years, some in school and some on their own. And I was looking for one that I use probably the most often, but I'm guessing it's stuck in a book on my nightstand. So those, of course, hold a special place in my heart. Question 3. If you can, show off a bookmark which is an example of received as a gift. I don't think I have too many gift bookmarks. The ones that my sons made. This is a nice leather bookmark. I think probably this one may have come from one of my book group members, my neighborhood book group, after a trip that they took. Very often when one member takes a trip, they'll come back with bookmarks for the whole crowd. And I know that this one was also the same thing. We were reading a book set in Egypt, and one of our book group members visited Egypt. And so she brought back some, I think they're actually papyrus bookmarks for each of us. Otherwise, I don't think I have an awful lot of like fancy gift bookmarks. Something not meant to be used as a bookmark, but you have used. That comes up plenty of times. But what I found in my bookmark drawer was this little drawing. I don't know if one of my kids did this or if my husband did this as a joke when I needed a bookmark, but yeah. But yeah, if I don't happen to be next to my stash of bookmarks when I need one, I'll grab anything, a store receipt or a ticket for something, whatever. A bookmark advertising a bookstore. I have a lot of those. Oh, I forgot to mention this one as a gift. My husband got me this from the Monet Museum in Amsterdam when he went there on a business trip. So yes, I do have bookmarks that came from a bookstore. Quite a few of these, including, like I said, there are a whole bunch from Northshire. Browse About Books here in Delaware. Oh, Northshire is in Manchester, Vermont. Browse About Books here in Delaware. I've actually got one from Amazon, both back when they were focused on books at the very beginning. And from some bookstores that no longer exist, like 9th Street Bookshop in Wilmington, Delaware. Atlantic Books, I don't think is around anymore. Bunch of those along the shore here in Delaware and Maryland. Oh, this is a beautiful one from Wellington Square Books in Exton, Pennsylvania, which is nearby. Another Amazon, more Northshire, lots of Northshire, another Browse About, and even, just to prove I don't throw these away, a Borders bookmark. Hey, I bet that one's worth something now. Probably not. I also just found kind of a postcard bookmark, which is pretty cool, from San Francisco. Don't know if I bought that myself or if somebody gifted it to me. A bookmark using magnets. I don't have any of those. A bookmark with your name or initials. No, unless you count the ones my kids made that say Mom. I do have some of those. And I do answer to Mom. But I have some other categories that the creators of this tag didn't mention. So I'll quickly mention those. I mentioned the ones I got from the Book Cougars podcast. Definitely check that out. The hosts, Chris and Emily, are friends of mine. They are also Booktopia alum. I have, of course, my own Big Book Summer bookmark. I have probably the largest category of bookmarks I have are those from my local library. And these run the gamut from, this one's from a summer reading program. Some of them have lists of books. This was a bibliography bookmark, they call those. This was when Hillary Jordan, who wrote Mudbound, that was our All County Reads book one year. So the library always prints up books like, if you liked Mudbound, check out these books. Here's another one, advertising one of our All County Reads authors, the Noon Book Club, which I went to for a while. There's another one from the Noon Book Club at the library. That's from the Evening with Hillary Jordan event. So all kinds of bookmarks. Jamie Ford was one of our All County Reads authors, and he was so entertaining. A list of Walter Mosley's books, which I love because I like Walter Mosley. So all kinds of interesting bookmarks there. And then I have bookmarks that are specific to a particular book or author or publisher. This was from The Guest Book by Sarah Blake. She was a Booktopia author. This was also a Booktopia book, The Immortalist by Chloe Benjamin. And I thought this was really clever, and I may do this myself. This is from author Maddie Dalrymple, who writes the Anne Kinnear series, which I love. And she also writes the Lizzie Ballard series. She's got a bookmark in each of her books that encourages readers to write a review, which I think is a great idea. I may do that myself. And then I have some random bookmarks that advertise non-bookish things. This is a Smokey the Bear bookmark. I didn't even know I had that. A couple for the Solve MECFS initiative, fabulous organization that conducts research and advocacy for our illness. So I've got quite a range here. Okay, question 4. Do you have any special purpose bookmarks, or do you designate certain bookmarks for certain books? No, it's completely random. Question 5, do you use anything unusual as a bookmark? As I said, occasionally if I'm not reading in bed, I'll grab whatever's at hand, a Post-it, a receipt, whatever. I love when I find something in a library book that somebody else used as a bookmark. That's always fun. Question 6, are there types of bookmarks you don't like? I was going to say no. But then my mom always tries to get me bookish gifts, which I very much appreciate and always love. And she got me these little mice, which are adorable. And they have these paper clips on the back that's the bookmark part of it. They're not very useful. And it's kind of awkward having a giant mouse sticking out of the top of your book. Now, this was also a private joke with us because when I was a little kid, I lost Mousie, my favorite stuffed animal, when we were out at a shopping center. I was devastated, and ever since, she's been trying to replace Mousie. So these had a double purpose, and I loved them as gifts, but I have to admit, I don't really use it as a bookmark. Question 7, are there types of bookmarks you do not own but would like to? Types of bookmarks you would like to have more of? Not necessarily. I mean, I guess it'd be nice to have a nice, like one that's not a tattered piece of paper. Nice bookmark, but yeah, it doesn't matter to me. These work very well. Question 8, if you read ebooks, are you happy or unhappy with how your e-reading device handles bookmarks? If unhappy, what would you change? So I mostly, I have a very old Kindle. I mean, like, probably second generation. And a couple of years ago, I got an iPad mini. I use that now as my e-reader with a Kindle app on it. To be honest, I'm not sure. I don't think I use a bookmark function on it. I mean, you close it and it saves your place. When you open it, it's still on the same page. So that's just what I do. I do sometimes use and maybe it is called bookmark, I don't know. There's a function for marking passages that you want to remember or come back to. I do use that, and it works fine. And finally, tag some other readers. So what I did here was I looked at the list on YouTube of the channels I subscribe to, and I went pretty far into that list to see which book bloggers that do tag videos I hadn't been to in a while. These are channels that I really enjoy, that I've watched a lot of, but probably just due to YouTube's algorithm and the busyness of the holidays, I haven't been to in at least a couple of months. So I am tagging Jen's Reading Life, Berna's Bookish Adventures, The Mild Rumpus, and Curious Cat. So all of their channels are linked down below, as well as the creators of this tag. So please visit their channels. And even if I didn't tag you, if you're interested in this fun tag, please play along and let me know in the comments down below. Is there anything unusual that you use as a bookmark? Or what is your favorite bookmark?